highlight reel that keep on looping. You can't just tell me you gotta prove it. Stealing, their first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than Ayuk, and they sending shots for some high, just juke it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. For a spot in the NFC Championship game, this one is underway. Returnable from the 1. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. Got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on it. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the kick, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Again, it's Gibbs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Another one for Gibbs. He breaks the tackle, and he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a pickup of 9 yards, and that gives the Lions the 1st.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He finds space for a few yards that time. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. A 4-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the 2nd one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Gut to gut they go with Gibbs. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, kid. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. You're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to that call later.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason. They'll try and punch it in. Is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Ready, go. Ready.
Penix gonna throw straight away. He lets one fly deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
3rd down, it's Penix. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's caught at the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
Addison going to motion over left. And again, it's Penix. And he hauls it in for the Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the 31. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Lance. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Lance. He's on the move. He can run it. And they bring him down around the 34.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Right up the gut. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down. Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That'll do it for 1/4 of this NFC divisional round matchup. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. Lions well within striking distance. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. It's Gibbs on the carry. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Running this one left. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's 2 yards on the gain, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
He tries to sneak it. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
That's a bit earlier than we're used to typically seeing a QB sneak called, Kate. And even with the surprise factor, the defense, well, they didn't make it easy on him.
Gibbs. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Into the hands of the rookie from UCLA. And he'll be touchdown after a big play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's going to get past the 40 before he goes out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Let's go. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Alert! Alert!
The give for the first time to Rachaad White. Room to run inside the 20. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Man in motion here. Running it after the penalty. And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They go play action. Here's Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Lance now. And he must have overlooked the linebacker there because he was right in the way to swat it away and bring out the incompletion. Clean breakup on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's Lance. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They put a receiver in motion here left. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. Down the left sideline he goes. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He puts everything behind. That's complete inside the 35. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. They're out and set. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. It's the Lions. Looking at 2nd and 3. plowing up the middle. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D-tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bag when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
The Buccaneers bringing out a dime look, third down coming. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that gives the Lions the first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Again, it's Gibbs. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Another one for Gibbs. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. It's a 6-yard gain. They're going to have 4th and 4. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. This is a 48-yard look for him. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Drive starts with a carry by White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here's 2nd and 11. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
70 reason. Set up. Trap 60, trap 60. Set up.
Penix working from the gun. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Cowboy 80. Set go.
First and 10, it's a give to White. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Ready up.
They're set up at the 35 now.
70 Lions. Go.
Penix now on first down. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 44-yard line.
Set. Viking 18. Ready.
Trying again following the sack. He's going deep this time. Big game downfield. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Saw that screen coming, and there for the interception. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Let's go now.
A give to Gibbs. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 27. He won't be able to make the catch. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Lions readying for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And he gets it away from his end zone. And we'll turn our focus now to the flag down as he ends up out of bounds. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. Out of the gun, White. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On first down, here's Penix. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Nice cut back to the right sideline. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Trying the right side with White. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Running on second with White. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
It's into the hands of White. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. And it's the equivalent of what a touchback used to be here, up to the 25 before going out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, range? Range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing his Lance. St. Brown there to bring it in. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's Lions football. Their season down to its final quarter if they can't erase this deficit. They'll send out the punting unit. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, a run for White. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Again, this is White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Slot man motioned over. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. So no return on that punt. And the Lions will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
18 left.
They bring their tight end left. Throwing now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. on the farm block with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now it's Lance. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Buccaneers take possession on his 13th INT of this season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's White on the give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Bronco 80.
Here's White again. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. He picks up 8 on the run, and now they're going to have 3rd and 4.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
3rd down run from White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line.
The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Fits it through the middle. The 30. The 10. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions make it an 11-point ball game. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The give now to White. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Slot receiver headed left. Broke through the tackle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the shotgun, Penix finds him over the middle. This gets the 1st and more. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 16 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers up by 11. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And they'll take a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed out the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. It's victory formation the rest of the way for these Buccaneers who take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
He'll take a knee here as that clock approaches the 40 seconds remaining mark.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.